This is the top 10 most realistic games in Roblox. Hey Cubs, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we're going to be counting down the top 10 most realistic games in Roblox. Stay tuned till the end because we're going to have some honorable mentions for other great games that didn't make the list. Make sure you guys subscribe and hit that like button if you know any of the videos in this list I showed today. Also guys, join my Discord and Instagram on the screen or in the description below. Without further ado, let's get into the top 10 most realistic games in Roblox. This is a beautiful modern house that you guys can tour around. Keep in mind guys, most of these games on this list are less likely interactive games and more of games that you can just look around and admire. Leave a like down below if you'd like to have a house like this, because I know I definitely would. Next up on this list guys is a game called Detroit RP. This game is currently in beta, but it's going to be worked on to be a full game very soon. If you haven't made the connection already, this game is based off of the game Detroit, where it's basically about where a bunch of robots take over the world. Like, look at those moving trains up there and the moving cars. Like, doesn't it look sick? I really like the positioning of the camera with your character. It looks very cool. Next up guys, we got a game called Paris. This game is also more of just a place where you can look around, but look at the detail. The way that the sun rays hit you as you look at the sun just is incredible, and the shaders are amazing. This next game that we're showcasing is called Realism Test, and wow. Although this game doesn't have a lot, it just speaks volumes at how powerful Roblox can be. This piece of art is absolutely astonishing. I really hope more Roblox games in the future introduce these beautiful, realistic textures in the future of Roblox. You're probably looking at this and you're like, Grizzly, this is not Roblox. Well, guess what? This is a game called Shang Yu. And we cannot forget the water droplets that just fall from your screen so beautifully. There's not a whole lot of exploring you can do per se, but wow, just to look at it is breathtaking. Welcome to Toyakara Lake. Look at how beautiful that water is, bro. And just look at all that scenery and the fog. But the inside of this cabin too. Woo, very cute and snug. Next, we got the Toyakara Inari Shrine. Look how beautiful these textures are. You could honestly trick somebody into believing this is a completely different game. I've always been fascinated with photorealistic games, and this one is just on top of it all. And that view right there is just unlike any other. Next up, we got the Pinewood Signal Box. Obviously, this takes place on a railroad track, but let's take a look inside of this magnificent building. This game doesn't even look like Roblox. This is incredible, and I love when the sun rays go through the windows like that. And under here, this storage is also just so amazing. So little can be so much sometimes with all that detail that they put into everything. Now this next game here looks a little bit confusing. Look at those rays of all the different colors. Also guys, the shaders in this game is absolutely beautiful. This game is great on showcasing all of the different possibilities with these amazing new Roblox technologies. This game is pretty much my favorite racing game. It's also probably the best free one on the market, and it is so fun just to drive around. You can compete in a bunch of races, which is also super cool, and bet money on them. This is a nice honorable mention for one of my favorite most realistic games. Look at these graphics, bro. And just the little butterflies up there. They're just so cute. The greenery is probably one of my favorite parts, but I just love running around in this game and just pretending I'm in some fairy forest. So Cubs, those are the top 10, well, technically 11, most realistic games in Roblox. I missed a bunch of details, so go check out those games for yourself because they are amazing to explore. Well, Cubs, make sure you guys subscribe and like this video if you liked all these games just as much as I did. And thank you guys so much for watching, and peace.